What is up, and welcome to episode 60 of Going Beyond the Castle on what is now our new night because Sundays are apparently too much for Lori. It was fine for the rest of us, but we solely moved it to tonight just because of Lori.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're here for you. You're the most important person on this team. So, podcast
I mean,
princess, we
seriously.
adjust based off
Yes.
of you.
I mean, I appreciate it.
We're here for you.
My
So,
s
yes,
my sleep will appreciate it too,
I'm
because
going
we're
to bed.
early too.
We are. I'm going to bed
Different
as
day and
soon as this is
earlier.
over.
Yeah, awesome.
So anyway, yep, thanks for joining us. We will now be live on Thursday nights at 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific. You can get on this. I'm sure
I wanna know if
somebody
somebody's up.
listens in California or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, yep. So episodes will now be live streamed on Thursday nights at 7:30 p.m. Central Time, and our audio versions will drop on Tuesdays. So definitely set a reminder so you can remember to listen to the episodes on Tuesday now. But of course, as we say every week, if you subscribe and follow us everywhere you listen to podcasts, you'll get a notification every time we drop an episode. So definitely go do that. I am super excited to be here tonight since we skipped last week because of a really pointless Super Bowl because the Eagles weren't in it. So it really wasn't a good game at all. Slash
It
the
wasn't.
Patriots got destroyed. So yeah, we're super excited to be back as we dive into the going beyond what I'm calling the going beyond the castle goes to Disney, even though I wasn't there. But as
Without Fred.
with me as always is the fabulous podcast princess, Miss Lori Talamo.
Sorry. I have a
Hi.
I have a blanket on and I'm like, it's we back to hashtag menopause, so sorry.
Also with me is Chaos Twin number one, Miss Ashley Rude.
Hi.
I am Chaos
I
Twin
need some
number
of that
two.
Florida cold
Listen,
Mm-mm.
it's pretty cold
from that
outside.
trip.
Just open your window.
I need to.
I am Chaos Twin number two and your host, Fred Briley. And with us for the first time in not so long, Miss Katie, who really should just join our podcast at this point. Like,
Honestly.
you're on
No.
here enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's our
So,
honorary
We,
host.
Yeah.
right. She really is. She really is an honorary host at this point. Go ahead and make her. Send her the contract.
Yep.
The one that you never signed?
I signed it.
Never sent
Just
it.
kidding.
I thought about it. Anyway, before we dive in tonight, I am happy to bring you Fred's Circle of Chaos, where we talk about what ride would you die on at Disney if you had to pick one.
Wow.
Like which one we would want to die on if we
Yeah,
had to pick one?
if somebody said you had to die on a ride at Disney, which ride would you literally die on?
I guess it depends on how I'm dying.
Well, see, that depends on the ride, right? Because if you were to like ride Tron, you could go like off the tracks.
What if I
I'm
just
gonna
stood
say-
up and let Space Mountain decapitate me?
See
My
that like
gosh. You guys, I didn't know we were going dark on the podcast.
I didn't
That-
either, but
that technically Chat GPT said figuratively, but I was like, no, we're full send.
we're going
literally.
full send.
I'm gonna go people mover. That way it's nice and smooth and
Flow as
Can
you get
just-
dragged
And everyone
underneath
gets a
it.
show.
exactly.
Go to step off, the
And I could
people
just keep
mover,
going round
trip,
and
you
round and
fall
round.
under, and it just drags you across.
Yes. Katie, will you be answering this question?
I don't know. I'll figure it out.
Right now
Okay.
we're at Magic Kingdom. I'm gonna stick with Magic Kingdom, and I'm gonna say
Say,
probably Pirates.
I thought you were gonna say Haunted
Valid.
Mansion.
I really
Yeah.
like standing up on Space Mountain though. It's
Yeah,
really
I mean,
really quick and easy. You really don't have to stand up. You just have to do this.
yeah, ain't nobody got time for that. So, just
Katie's like, don't talk about my ride.
for legal reasons, Katie cannot respond.
We saw it with the lights on again too
Did you?
when we were there.
When we rode the people mover,
Look at that.
space was down.
It was down for so long.
It was down when I checked not even a half hour ago. So
Yeah.
Time to replace it. Don't replace Space Mountain. Great ride. Well, anyway, let's dive into Going Beyond the Castle goes to Disney World without Fred. Let's talk about what it felt like because you guys finally met Lori and Ashley because Ashley, Katie, you guys have obviously met before. So Ashley, Lori, what was it like meeting for the very first time after being on a podcast for so long?
Do you remember what I
I would,
said, Ashley?
yeah, two things. One, when
Why are
this
you
all
so
came
tall?
when this all came to fruition, we called it 2/3 of the Going Beyond the Castle meetup. So don't worry, we excluded you to begin with.
I mean, that's fair.
Second, yeah, Katie and I met Lori, and before we even got to her, she just looked and said, "Wow, you guys are tall."
It just came out. Like, I didn't even think about it. Like, I didn't even
Yeah.
say hello or anything. It was like, wow, you're
No.
tall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would assume, and this is me assuming, that both of them are normal height. That it's
I'd
not
say we're both
them.
tall.
Really?
We're both tall.
I'm still
I'm
gonna assume Lori.
5'10"
I'm gonna say Lori's short. That's just what I'm gonna go with.
I mean, I
mean,
am short. That's a
and
good
Daddy
solid
Josh is
10 inches
short.
taller than me. I'm 5 even.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, it was good. It was good to finally meet Lori in person and Josh. I think
Daddy
Josh went in
Josh.
for a handshake, and I full sent a hug though, so
As
that felt appropriate.
as you really should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a hugger. He didn't
Yeah.
mind.
I don't think I've ever hugged
So
Daddy Josh.
You
well,
should Sunday.
I've never had a need to.
You
I'm
should just
gonna
go up to him and hug
just
him.
hug him and walk away.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
say anything.
yeah.
For it.
So yeah,
I think
it
you should.
was.
Yeah. You talking, Ashley?
I was.
I don't know. It
This
got
just
quiet for a
got
second.
awkward.
You're okay right now.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
I wasn't talking, so go ahead.
Oh, I gotcha. You're just throwing me up. No, I thought it was well, because you never know. Like because obviously we get on here and we talk and talk and talk, and you don't know, like, when you meet in person, like, are you gonna
If
just
they're
have like
actually gonna be a serial
awkward
killer.
silence? Yeah, but no, we didn't. Like, we just talked like we had been knowing each other forever. Probably because we text a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes
we
we save
texted.
you and we text
Thanks for
outside of it.
keeping me out of that. Yeah.
Yeah. Now we just bother Katie.
There you go.
Right? Well, even this week though, I was like, wait a minute. I mean, I've told y'all a little bit about things that are going on, so it's just been a stressful, hectic time in my life. But I text Ashley, maybe I don't know if that was yesterday or today, and I'm like, we haven't texted in a while. Like, what is up with that?
Yeah.
So,
And it had been like 3 days.
I will say it was a little quiet this week. So
yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah. Life has been crazy for me too, for sure.
Yeah, but it was nice, fun.
It was definitely like
Not
anxiety
awkward.
inducing.
oh, of course.
Yeah.
Again, you have no idea who you're actually meeting.
Yeah.
Sure, you've been talking to him on a podcast for 9 months, but they could be a serial killer easily.
I was gonna say she could have been a serial killer, and then our rooms were
Could have.
right next to each other.
She could have.
Yeah. We did have adjoining rooms. So
She could have been
there's that.
planning this for months. Like the whole thing to get on her own podcast was so she could schedule a meetup and murder you.
And murder.
Yeah.
That
bring
would
Katie
make,
on.
That would make a good podcast episode.
Yeah.
Murder
I'll try that
mystery.
next time.
There you go.
Okay, cool. So everything went well. Meet and greet went super well. You guys had no awkwardness whatsoever throughout your whole trip.
No.
No.
No,
The morning we went to Hollywood Studios was kind of awkward.
wait, what
Do I
part of
wanna
it?
know?
Well, you made it awkward.
Yeah. When you were like,
Because of
I'm
the
having,
conversation. Don't
Yeah,
we don't
you're
talk
like,
about that.
I'm having issues.
That's
And I
like
was
a-
like, me too. Let's relate. And you're like, wait, no, not the same issues.
It was different issues. Yes. I didn't think it was awkward though. I just thought it was funny.
It was pretty funny. Anyways.
Yeah, well, and I was going to say too, because even, so Katie and I rode Rock and Roller Coaster. So it was just her and I. Hey, my girl.
Daddy, I gotta poop.
Hey, Harper, what you doing?
No, that's not Harper. That's Belle.
Are you Belle?
Will
No,
you
you're
sing
Harper, huh?
Be Our Guest?
You want to sing? Hey,
and
Ray.
And Ariel is here too? Wow. I didn't know we'd have princesses here tonight. She's got nothing.
Hey, bye.
Would not sing Be Our Guest.
Ray, I was going to say, does Raylan get a
Only
turn?
Raylan
She
gets
was-
headphones if she'll sing Kiss the Girl. Okay,
Nope. She's
great.
like,
Nope.
no
Nope.
way. Just tell her I said, hey,
Hi.
Raylan.
Now she's back.
What's
Will you sing us
going
a
on?
song? No. No songs.
You going to sing?
I need you to
Sing,
sing
sing.
something.
Go with your mama.
Okay.
You're like, nope.
One day.
Yeah.
One day.
One day we're going to get them
One
on the
day.
mic and they're going to sing. I think that's going to be my goal here.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Stiff armor. Poor thing.
She's
Oh, you were
yeah.
saying that you and Katie rode Rock and Roller Coaster.
Yeah, and so I was like, "Okay, is this gonna be awkward?" Because now it's just Katie and I, but it wasn't. So it was no, not at all. We just we just talked about Ashley and made it fun. So I'm
You know
kidding.
what? Me and Josh talked about Indiana Jones. So
There you go.
there's that.
Yeah.
How dare you?
So
No, so
let's talk about the tip money that you guys collected and spent on souvenirs.
Yes. Lori, would you like to take that one?
yes.
What
Sure.
souvenir did you buy with the tip money that you stole from people?
Yeah, exactly. We all bought Spirit jerseys, matching Spirit jerseys.
You know what's gosh, you know what's crazy too? And I can for the life of me cannot remember the guy's name now.
It's
Bobby.
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 So
I forget the name before Bobby. It was like a funny,
yes,
punny.
some kind of name. And
The
so
girls is their grandpa.
That's
Says
that
hi,
Bobby.
Mhm.
Raybug and Harper. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
we so when we were at Beacon Barrell, because that was the one place that we had a reservation to, we were hoping, we were like, we need to get a good server because this is where it's happening. So we didn't want it to be someone who wasn't great. And he was. He came in with the energy, he was really fun. And so we waited till the very end and I even was like, I'm gonna put a regular tip on the bill and then this will just be extra. And so Ashley, I think, is the one who told him what we were doing. And it almost looked like he was going to cry. Like he got really
That's
emotional
cool.
about it and was very appreciative. The only thing I will say about Bob or Bobby is he said he was
Bobby.
going to follow us and he hasn't. So
Bobby,
we
if
need
you are
somebody
out
to go
there.
to Beacon Barrel and find him and say, hey, you were supposed to follow Going Beyond the Castle and we haven't seen that yet.
I
So
know
But
somebody that
enjoy
lives
that
in Florida.
cash.
tell him to go. Yeah, Katie too. Katie, go find him.
Go back. It's gotta take somehow bribe my husband to go, probably.
Yeah, tell him to
Okay.
go.
There we go.
Go get Bob.
But yeah, he was
So
super thankful. Like I kind of explained what we were doing and why we were doing it and how we had gotten to that point. And yeah, he was super thankful. He thanked us like a million times for it. And then, Lori tipped him regularly as well. So
Yeah.
Bobby cleaned up that night for sure.
he
That's what's
did.
up. That's cool. We should do that again.
Yeah, it was really cool.
We
next
would
year.
if we could all go somewhere together, but
I don't know how to help you.
I mean,
Not
I'm
like I'm
just
taking
saying.
a trip without you guys anytime soon.
Yeah.
In 4
And
months.
if we want to go there, I also saw about the Run Disney in 2027 when I was like, hello, me, you, and Rachel had talked about doing that together.
Rachel's not doing
And
it.
then it fell apart. And then now,
It didn't fall apart. It's called My Wife Had a Child and didn't want to
well,
run.
no. And also, I couldn't do it because Olivia had
That's right, cheer. Register,
cheer.
do it with me. Rachel
I
is
can't now. I'm going on a cruise that month.
in April. Is that when I'm doing it?
I thought it was January.
No, I'm doing the one in April because I don't know where we're going to be at in January. We could still be in the middle
Gotcha.
of a move, so I'm doing the one in April.
I gotcha.
I'm doing a 10K.
Yeah.
I don't know if I
I'm
can
not
run the
jealous. I don't
10K.
want to run.
I don't want to run a 10K. I technically I can't run physically, but that's not the point. I'm still gonna do it.
There you
All
go.
right,
Walk it out. Walk it out.
back on topic.
Back on topic
Steer this
so we
ship.
can go to bed tonight.
Yes. All right. So original plan for day one was splitting Animal Kingdom and Epcot.
Yes. Good. I
Eh,
think,
eh.
yeah. I think the reasoning too was that, because Animal Kingdom, we knew we weren't going to spend all day there, even though it's my favorite. But it just made more sense to start there, hit a few things, and then leave and go on over to Epcot. So it was, now, had the Skyliner been open, maybe we would have made different decisions where we could have, hopped between Hollywood Studios and Epcot, but it was not. So we decided on starting at Animal Kingdom and then heading on over to Epcot.
Yes. And I think your flight got in at like 8:50, if I'm not
It
mistaken.
was supposed to.
Oh yeah, it was delayed.
Yeah, it was delayed a little bit. It was delayed leaving New Orleans. Like we were on the plane. I don't even remember what happened. So we got in a little bit later than we expected.
Yeah,
and
we
were
kind of had to
expected
rush to our first fast pass, but it was Festival of the Lion King, so we had a good window for that.
Such a great show.
Yeah, it was fantastic. Did you guys see, like, last week they had to shut down the show?
Yeah, I saw
Crazy.
that.
Because one of them was, like, there was water pouring out of the building, and then another video I watched, one of the tumble monkeys was, like, jumping on the trampoline, and then he just throws up the X sign like, "We're calling it." I didn't know why that
Oh, I did
happened,
see
but
that because I saw them picking up everything, but I didn't look
yeah.
at it to see what happened.
But our show went off
Hmm.
without a hitch, so it's fine.
That's
It
all
did.
that
It was
matters.
great.
Yeah. I think by then Lori and Josh were hangry because they had not eaten that morning, so we had to feed them.
What did you
Yes.
feed them?
I don't know because I went to the bathroom. What did they
So
eat?
you didn't feed them.
I
Wait,
did.
You
what did we eat?
abandoned them.
You guys got something from Tamu, like some kind of breakfast sandwich from
Yeah, we got
Tamu.
yes, we got the sausage, egg, and cheese
I'm
biscuit.
glad Katie's here because y'all can't even
Me
remember the damn
too.
trip.
Yeah.
I
There's
was
a
like,
reason we keep
wait,
her around.
I know. I'm terrible. I should have made notes like Ashley did, but I failed to. So I'm
I'm not
winging
even
it
using
and
them.
remembering. Yep, it was actually pretty good too.
Yeah, it's good. Trying to think. We did the safari after that. Well, let's
Yeah.
rewind back to the beginning. It was so cold.
Hey,
It was
Ashley, how was getting out of Indiana?
I had to get an Uber XL to even drive down my street and take me to the airport. I was like so early to the airport,
That's
but
what
I
I was
didn't even
gonna
care.
ask. How early did you get to the airport?
I was super early, and I don't think I told you this, Fred, but the Patriots plane ended up landing at the Indy airport. So I had enough time to just like camp out at that gate, and I was like, "Is Drake May gonna walk through this
That's
terminal right now?"
awesome.
They did it, and I think what had happened was their flight crew timed out because I saw like two
The swap.
stewardesses get off. Yeah,
Yeah.
so yeah, that was kind of cool. But yeah, I made it, obviously. But
I was
God, it was
stressed. I
so
didn't want to
stressful.
say anything, but like I was so stressed that you weren't going to make it.
Me too.
And then once you got there, I'm like, okay, now I need to get there because I'm like, the weather's still coming through. And I'm like, if we get stuck and can't leave, I'm going to lose it.
Yeah,
But
and my plane
thankfully, we both made it.
Get in the car and
my
drive.
plane took off sideways. Like it was so icy, and the runways were not cleared. So like typically, like you turn and burn, like you make the turn, the plane goes. No, we turned, they fired the engines up, and we bounced down
That's
the
awesome.
runway. And no, it was terrifying.
That signed me up.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. Oh, gosh, I wish Josh was around because I'm pretty sure it was on the flight out. That's why we were delayed because they had to de-ice the plane.
Yeah. But
And
yeah,
that's what took a while. Yeah.
I only took a carry-on. No, I didn't even take a carry-on. I took a personal item, so I only had a backpack. Very limited space, so I took 2 pairs of sweats. It was a big regret.
Oh,
Yes. She was in
yeah.
shorts. I was like, you have to be freezing.
Yeah, the first day I was in shorts, and it was awful. Shorts and a spear jersey. And, like, like 2 o'clock, it was, like, somewhat manageable, but still
First
freezing.
thing in the yeah.
So,
And I lied.
that
The
was
flight home is when they had to de-ice it.
yeah,
Well,
makes sense.
I'm glad you both made it.
Yes, we did.
Sucks that you were cold, but now you know what it's like to go to Disney when it's stupid cold. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it was wild. I mean, like, I had
Mm.
gloves, hand warmers,
Booty warmers.
booty warmers. I didn't use them, but I needed them because when we sat down to watch the parade, like the Seaman or wherever we were sitting on was
Concrete.
so cold. The concrete, yes.
where do booty warmers go? Do they go in your back pocket? Like
It actually
curious.
was body warmers. So
Yeah.
my mom bought me a pack because I only had a few hand warmers left, and she went to the store. So I was like, "Can you grab me some more hand warmers?" And it had like toe warmers, body warmers, and hand warmers. But somehow they got called booty warmers. But
Say, I'm like,
Yeah.
what do you put them on the inside? And like
I think we'll explain later because there's some more, like, chaos that ensued
going beyond
about
the
that
castle after dark. All right.
literally.
there you go.
Literally.
So back to day one, Animal Kingdom and Epcot slash Epcot. What rides did you guys do?
We did Festival of the Lion King.
It's not a ride.
I was
Okay.
saying we did Safari, and I was like, "Oh, maybe the animals will be out because it's not hot." No, they weren't out because it was freezing.
Yeah.
We saw, like
The hippos
hippos
were out
were.
of the pool for
Yeah.
once
yeah.
because they were like, it's too cold to be in this water.
Yeah, the driver was like, "If you look in the very back corner, you'll see the hippos."
The only thing you'll see on this safari.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think I've ever seen him out of the water like that before either.
No.
So,
So we saw a giraffe. Of course, the lions were sleeping. An
Didn't we see
ostrich.
an ostrich almost get trampled by something?
Maybe?
Whatever animal was around it, I thought was, like, staring at it, and we
yeah.
thought
Oh,
it
yeah,
was
yeah,
just gonna
yeah.
go after
Like,
it.
yes.
Yeah, that did happen.
Like, get out of here.
But we got off safari, and I was like,
Wait.
wow, Flight of Passage is a 40-minute wait right now. And we're all like, let's go. So we marched over to Flight of Passage. I went in knowing that I wasn't going to write it. And like, the way we walked is
I
sometimes
didn't
Katie and
know.
I were ahead, Lori and Josh were behind us, or like vice versa. So Katie was like, just go through the line with us. And I was like, okay, that's fine. I don't really care. And Lori's whole thing was like, oh, I want everyone to go and like have a good time. So we
She
wait
let
in
me
line
down.
for Flight of Passage, and we're like in line. We have our glasses, and they're like, "All right, put your glasses on." And I told the worker, I was like, "I don't need glasses. I'm not writing." And Lori goes, "Oh well, do the glasses like make it better for you?" And I go, "No, I'm not writing." She goes, "Are you serious?"
I was like, come on. It's like the best ride ever.
Yeah. I was like, "No, I don't want to throw up today."
Yeah,
She was like, "Well,
it's not the best ride for people who get motion sick.
yeah." And like, had we like
It's
rope dropped it or ridden it like first thing, I would have done it, but I didn't want to like have to worry about what I ate and everything else.
Yeah. It's so crazy because I get super car sick, but for whatever reason, I don't get sick on that. However, this time, I mean, you know how like when you're going through the scenes and the water splashes? I don't know. Like, I've never gotten splashed that much in my face as I did on this one. I don't know if it's because of where we were sitting because we were on
Yeah,
the bottom, right?
yeah, we were on
Yeah.
the very bottom row, so I have a feeling that was probably a big part of it.
Yeah. I'm like, what the heck is going on? I had to keep wiping my face.
I love that for you, especially having to go right back out into the cold.
Yeah. Well, at least it was just my face and not other stuff because if it would have been wet. No. That's why I skipped some other activities because I didn't want to get wet.
Yeah. We took our final ride on Dinosaur. We
Yes.
got
We
that
did.
dino.
Bye.
That too was like the roughest ride I think we've ever had on Dinosaur. I'm like, what is happening?
That's
I mean,
why
I
we
know
didn't ride
it's
it.
pretty jerky and stuff, but it was more than I remember.
I didn't think it was as bad that time. Katie, how did you feel?
I think it was the menopause.
Well, Josh said
I
it
think
too, and he's not in menopause.
I
Well,
mean, I've ridden in
Or
every
maybe he
single
has sympathy
row.
menopause. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like
I've
being
ri
in the back row had something to do with it too.
Yeah, we were in the back.
Yeah, but I was away from the charging Carno, so that I was okay with it. I didn't have to look at him. I was on the complete opposite side of the car.
Yeah.
I was
And
happy.
we had like made it a point to tell Josh and Lori where to face for the photo. And like the Carnotaurus charged and the photo was like 3 seconds off. I was like, how long do I have to hold my face here?
I
Well,
never.
the charging Carno's not where the picture is, it's the next Carnos.
Yeah. But still,
Yeah,
the photo was off.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that was
And
awesome.
did y'all see Josh's face?
Yeah, was he giving you bunny ears or something?
No, he was like,
Oh, yeah.
he did that to Olivia too. So I guess that's his thing. But yeah, I thought I had it on my phone. I was going to send it to Fred, but I don't think.
all right. What else?
What did
What else?
It
What did
gave
we
me
do?
it
I
I'm
think
trying to
that was
think
all
of
we
what we
did, right?
did.
You wrote those.
My notes
we
say
did Zootopia.
yeah.
Yes.
How was Zootopia?
It was really cute. You do get way more wet than in Bugs Life. I had
Yeah.
to like hold my hand up to the water thing because I
Well,
was
we were
like, "Oh,
sitting.
it'll be fine." And then I just like held my hand up, and Lori was like, "Are you getting wet?" And I was like, "No, you're not either," because I'm blocking it.
Well, I know Josh moved over next to me, and I'm glad he did because ours did not go off.
Yeah, ours
Yeah,
did.
he
It was
like
so
I don't like
bad.
to get wet, but he's worse. And we were sitting in the seats, and you could see like the spout where the water was going to come out. And I'm like, I don't think they have it where they're sitting. And I'm like, we're gonna get wet. And Ashley was so gracious and asked Josh if he wanted to trade spots, and he was like, yes.
Yeah, the
I
And
person
it
in the shorts offered to trade.
right.
Like
We're like, you're used to it.
I already knew we were gonna get wet, so but I didn't remember getting, like, super wet on it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but
It was really cute though. Like, hands down upgrade from A Bug's Life.
yes.
The premise of it is a little chaotic, but in the end, it is
Suits
super
us.
cute. What?
Said it suits the chaos one.
Suits
Yeah,
the Chaos Twins.
it suits the
Yeah.
chaos. Absolutely. When we left Zootopia, went to Epcot, we were all hungry
Yeah.
because we hadn't eaten. So we were like, let's
It's for
forget.
Lord.
Yeah.
Well, we ate breakfast. We
Yeah,
hadn't
by
eaten
now it
lunch.
was like 1 or 2 o'clock. So we literally ignored all of our lightning lanes, went to the countries, and started eating at Festival of the Arts. Katie and I had a bread bowl with brie. Oh my god, it was so
Mhm.
delicious. It was amazing. Lori and Josh went ahead to the Americas. America, I
Yes.
should say.
Which is crazy. I'm like, I've all the food here, but it was so good. Whatever it looked, I don't even remember what kind of steak it was called. Some kind of little steak. Then it had like mashed potatoes kind of and some asparagus, and it was really good. And Josh had the lobster salad, which he said was okay.
I
Yeah, it
had
was really good.
the Wagyu bao bun. It was really good.
Mhm.
I can't hear you.
So that sounds amazing.
Yeah, it was great. Then we met
Yeah.
up with Jimmy and his wife
Yes.
and their
Jimmy Horn
nephew.
was there. Yes. Which is so crazy because he and I have always been like 1 week off from each other. So it was the first time that we were actually
Nice.
there at the same time, but we didn't really chat for too long. I think they felt like because Josh and I were eating, he was like, "Well, we're gonna let y'all eat," which that doesn't really bother me. But I don't think Daddy Josh was appearing to be too friendly because he was just eating. So maybe that's why he walked
He was
away.
also
He
so
wasn't.
cold.
He wasn't having it. He just wanted to
Yeah,
eat his food in peace.
Yeah.
yeah, and it was cold.
Yeah, it was freezing. After that, we went to the Odyssey and had the figment cake.
Mhm.
Terrible.
I liked it.
Mm-mm. Katie, how did you feel about it?
I was not a
I mean,
fan.
it wasn't like, oh, it's amazing cake, but I guess it was like the little strawberry or was it raspberry stuff
The
that you
puree.
can like kind of dip the cake in was really, I thought it was good. But also, we don't eat sweets that often. So like, I'm like, heck yeah, it's cake.
Yeah, that's true.
So
He said, "Heck yeah, it's cake."
that's right. I ate the whole thing too. I mean, Josh ate some of it too, but I was like, I'm not wasting it. We're going to eat it.
Yeah. After that, we stopped and got the deconstructed key lime pie. Katie says it was not as good as it usually is.
Really? I just had the one bite and it was
It was
yummy, but
good, but I think they need to add more, the waffle
The
cone
waffle
chips.
cone.
Yeah,
yeah,
because that was a lot of lemon meringue for not so many waffle cone chips, whereas in the
yeah.
past, the cheesecake was an actual cheesecake, so, yeah, I'm not sure.
JB says the cake was gross. I'll fight her tomorrow if you want me to.
Go ahead, because
She
I thought
doesn't
it was
scare
good.
me.
I think you should.
All right, it's settled. Jennifer
Again,
and
I'm
I are
not saying it
fighting
was an
tomorrow.
amazing cake. It was just normal. It's like a Walmart cake or something, you know? I mean, like cake is
Yeah.
cake.
Cake is.
If it didn't have the strawberry stuff with it, then I would have been like, okay. But that was really good. So it made up for it. She said, "Bring it."
After the deconstructed key lime pie, Josh started sulking, and we looked at some art, and Josh said, "I think I'm gonna go." We were like, oh, "Okay, that's fine, whatever." And then Lori said, "I think I'm gonna go too."
Yeah. I mean, we had gotten up at 2:30 to
Yeah,
go to the airport, and then it was cold. So, and I wanted to prepare myself to be ready for the next day. So I was like, we're gonna call an audible and call it a night. Thinking
yeah.
that I was leaving behind those two to like close the night out. But
And once Lori left, Katie and I were like, "We could go watch Phantasmic. We could do this. We could do that. Let's go ride Soren, and then we'll figure it out." And then we like get to Soren, and we're both like, "But what if we just went back to the room and ate food and we're warm?"
yeah,
Where
We
did
said
you all stay?
Pop.
Pop
Pop
Century.
Century.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what we ended up doing. We rode Soren, and we are like, "All right, we're out too. If no one else is
Yeah.
gonna stay, we're not gonna
What
stay."
time was this?
We
God.
left at probably like 5:15, 5:30.
Yeah.
We weren't super far behind.
We're like an
Except
hour
y'all had
behind
to
them,
wait on the bus forever, right?
probably.
I
I don't
think
think we had to wait as long as you did. Because when you guys were at the bus, some lady called someone.
That's right. We had to wait. Yeah, so we're sitting there waiting and waiting, and there's like 2 Art of Animation buses come up. Another bus comes up. And so this lady gets on the phone and calls someone and was like, "We
We're
have been
not sure
sitting
who.
here." Yeah. And then ironically, a bus comes up. So I'm like, who did this lady call? Or is it a coincidence that, the bus just happened to show up? But yeah, she was on it. She was furious.
So that was
But
like the running
it did,
joke was like, hey, can
yeah.
you have your lady call? Because
Get us
we
a
haven't seen a
bus,
bus
have
in
the
a
bus
while.
ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody went back, called it
Everybody
early.
went back.
Everybody was quitters. What time did
Yeah.
y'all go to bed?
By 9. Easily.
9?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We
Or
stopped. We went to the food court as well and ate, and then went back up to the room and was like, peace out.
Yeah. We also, whenever I've stayed at Pop, I've always stayed in 50s. And we were in the 80s,
80s.
90s.
well, you guys went back there.
80s.
I was
Yeah.
like so turned around. Katie and I had to go to the front to get a luggage cart, and we wandered for probably like 10 minutes because we couldn't figure out where the front was.
You guys were
Yeah.
back
And then we were
there.
like, our luggage was still in late Katie's car. So I was like, we'll meet you in the parking lot. So we're like standing in the parking lot, and I'm like, well, I guess they could be in multiple parking lots. So by the time I called, they had already brought our luggage into the room. So, but then I think it was the next morning that Josh realized if we went outside and went just to the parking lot, and then like we kind of were almost to the front. So it really wasn't that bad if you went to the parking lot way instead of walking through the middle of the resort. But
Yeah, I'd say if you like
we
went to the
didn't know
parking
that
lot
night.
and followed the sidewalk, we were probably like 70 yards from the
That's what I did
buses.
every time whenever I always do preferred rooms now, but the one time we stayed in 90s, like anytime I needed to go to the front, I just sidewalk, follow the parking lot.
It's the easiest. So
Yeah,
yeah,
it definitely made more sense.
that was day 1.
That was
And my
day
dogs were
1.
barking.
So everybody went to bed early, which means everybody got up or super early and hit the parks running.
Yep, we did.
And also, the night before, Lori looks at Joss at probably like 3 o'clock and says, oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you, we're rope dropping tomorrow. Like she had never told him.
What was his
He was not,
reaction?
he was like, oh God. I was like, I mean, we got one full day. We got to do it.
Yeah. We got to the bus at like 7:12, 7:07 or something. Lori and Josh were shortly behind us. First bus came at 7:22, I think.
Mhm.
And we were through the Hollywood Studios turnstiles at 8 a.m.
And you went straight to
Rise. But it was
But
delayed.
we had to call
So
several
then we
audibles that morning.
Yeah.
so then we made our way to Toy Story Land and got in line for Mania.
Yep.
Yep. Because Slinky Dog was also down.
Yeah, and they hadn't opened the queue for Toy Story Mania yet. So we were just like in this
then you got
limbo
the
of
cold.
like, yeah, also that.
I love that
But
for you.
it was so great. Hi, Belle. She,
You could see her.
yeah. We
Josh
did Toy
signed on at
Story.
the perfect timing because I was about to say how I beat him at Toy
Yeah,
Story
and
Mania.
I beat Katie.
Hold up. We need to be very specific in the term beat. Like, are we talking like by a couple points? Are we talking by like hundreds of points? Like, what are we talking?
Let me go
If you
find it. I
didn't,
will
yeah, I
tell
was
you.
about to say, if you didn't take a picture, I'm extremely disappointed.
Yeah, Katie wiped the floor with me.
I got best in vehicle. I don't
Yeah.
remember what my score was.
I was not far behind though, for what it's worth.
And to be fair, he was
And to be
hurt.
fair,
His neck was hurting. So had he been at his full strength, I didn't beat him by that much. I had 127,100. He had 101,500.
I had 159,400 and Katie had 163,700.
okay.
So it
Yeah.
was a good time.
Yeah.
We did that, and then we I don't even remember what we did after that. You guys did rock
Did
and
we go
roller
to Mickey and
coaster.
Minnie? Oh, yeah, we
No,
did.
we did Rock and Roll Coaster since it was a
Yeah.
short wait.
How was Rock
Yeah.
and Roller Coaster?
Fun. I mean, it didn't have the queue, which sometimes I'm like, I just want to get on the ride. I don't need the whole queue. So,
Yeah.
yeah, such a good ride.
Daddy Josh and I shopped while they did that. After we did after we did Rock and Roller Coaster, we did Star Tours?
Yeah, that was our first
Yeah. It's
Good
lightning
memory.
round.
Yeah.
yeah. We did that, and then we walked by Rise of the Resistance. It had like a 50-minute wait. Was it 50? I think it was. And
That
none of
sounds
us
right.
were like confident that it would be a true 50-minute wait. So we walked, and then me and Katie were like, "Let's single rider." So Katie and I did single rider. It was a very interesting experience.
Skipping
When I'm
all
done, I'll
of
let
it.
you explain what you did, Lori.
Okay.
We like walked through, they took us down like a back hallway, and then they took us down, and then they took us down a back hallway, and then you get to the part where you go from like one pre-show to the other, like the cargo transport. And I was like, "Oh, I didn't think we get to do this. Like, we're gonna go on the transport." The guy was like, "All right, come through this hallway," and it was like a break room. It was so random. It's like a bunch of
That's
offices.
weird.
So then we just had to stand there in the room where like all the stormtroopers are and stuff, and just like wait for them to tell us to go. But then everything else was normal. I think we probably were out in like 20 minutes tops.
Yeah, it didn't take super long.
No, Kylo
Yeah.
was in B mode, but other than that, great ride. Lori,
We
what
went
did
and
you
had
guys do?
breakfast.
Did you have
We went
breakfast
to-
at, Lori?
We went to Ronto Roasters. Is that what it's called? Ronto Roasters. And had the breakfast, whatever. It was really good.
Toronto
There-
wrap breakfast.
Yes, Ronto
Thank
wrap.
you. You can't just say breakfast whatever. Like that's not how a trip recap
I-
works.
Ashley
had
and I went and
breakfast.
grabbed it afterward too, so
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
had it also.
Yeah.
I can't wait to have a Ronto wrap again.
Yeah,
I've
I'm not
never
a fan
had
of
one
the
before, so it was good.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the lunch one. And so I gave the breakfast one a shot, and that one was really good.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah. Ronto wraps.
Did
Then
we
I
go to the
think
shows after that? Or did we do Mickey and Minnie?
I feel like we split up again for some reason. You guys wanted carrot cake, and we met Bert and the penguin.
Yeah.
I don't know where this falls. I have it all written down. Maybe I should follow that.
I think it was right before Mickey Minnie since we were right there.
Yeah.
But yeah, because we did go and we were like, we had to be there at 12:30 or whatever. So we were like, we'll meet y'all at yeah.
And this is when the chaos began.
Ensued.
Katie started limping, and we were like, what is going on? And it went from like a limp to her just like not moving her leg at all. She was like, I'm fine. And we were like, no, you're not fine. That's the thing. And I was like, I don't want to see you struggle all day on your knee.
Yeah.
And so we rode Mickey and Minnie's. We went and did Beauty and the Beast. You guys saw.
Friend made me struggle down all those stairs at Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, we got VIP at Beauty and the Beast. Oh, we did the villain show. That's what we missed. We did the villain show, which was awesome.
Yeah. And then after Beauty and the Beast, Melissa and Troy were there, and they were like right
Yeah.
outside of the area. So we went and met up and talked with them for a little bit.
Nice.
Yeah. Then we left.
Right?
Yeah, we
Mhm.
left.
Magic
Yeah.
Kingdom.
Went to Magic Kingdom.
Katie, we got to the Magic Kingdom, and Katie said, "Put me in a wheelchair." Not doing it.
Wait,
So-
did Josh come to Magic Kingdom at all or no?
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
did? Okay.
Wonder if her own
We
husband
put
was
Kate.
there or not.
Weird. We put Katie in a wheelchair. I pushed her all around Magic Kingdom. Highlight of my life. We ate at Pecos Bill's. I had nachos, and they weren't great.
Well, you know why? Because it's that cherry coke braised
Pulled
beef
pork. Yeah.
or pulled pork. Yeah, I had that last time we went, and it was too sweet.
Yeah.
The chicken ones were really good. I had the chicken nachos, and it was good.
Katie had. You had nachos too, didn't you?
Yeah, I had the kid version because I didn't want the beans, and I wasn't super hungry.
I think Josh had a bowl of some
Yeah, some
sort.
kind of chicken and rice bowl.
Then it was our Tiana's lightning lane. After much hemming and hawing, Lori decided she was not riding because it was cold and she didn't want to be wet.
I was like, if my shoes get wet and I have to walk around in wet, cold shoes, I'm gonna be done. So I was like, I'm not gonna risk it.
I would have rode it.
We well, we
And
got
they didn't get wet.
we didn't get wet, but we also got to kinda choose where we sat since we had the wheelchair.
Yeah, the wheelchair exit is like
Can you ride it on the
entrance.
wheelchair? Like, do they have
No.
one of those? That would have
No.
I
been
wish.
You have to
That'd be
step
awesome.
in.
That'd be super cool. Woo!
But it also took us a little bit to even get on the ride because they were having technical difficulties.
Of course they
Yeah,
were.
at one point they were like, I think we smell like gas burning, and me and Katie were like, oh no.
That's not supposed to happen on that
But they
ride.
cleared it after like 10 minutes. But yeah, I mean, with Katie's wheelchair, the wheelchair entrance is at Splash exit, or I'm sorry, Tiana's exit. So they were kind of like, do you want to be in the front or do you want to be in the back? And we were like, we don't care. And then the front freed up, and we're like, actually, we'll take the back.
Yeah, the
So-
girl
Because the
the
front is
girl
where you
who-
get soaked, right? Yeah.
Yeah, the girl
get
who
wet.
was the girl operating, she goes, I really don't care if you guys just don't want to ride in the front. So we're like, okay, we'll ride in the back.
Yeah. We did Tiana's. We met back up. Oh, Lori and Josh, didn't you guys do Filler Magic?
Yeah. And I wanted to nap, but I couldn't like, because I don't know, I would have had to like sit down in the seat. And then I was like, felt like it was going to be awkward that two adults were in here and just kind of with no kids crashed out. So I just sat up and rested my eyes.
Makes
Hey.
sense.
Weak.
I had to do what I had to do to be able to make it through today. So I'm like,
Sweet.
if I just need to,
Midway
let me
through
know
the
in 20
episode.
years how you make it when you get my age.
Gladly.
Filler Magic, Tiana's. Then we were like, well, we'll walk over to Tomorrowland, see what's going on in Tomorrowland. And we get to Tomorrowland, and Josh was like, peace out. This ain't for me.
Wait, did he not ride People Mover with us? Nope, he was
No.
gone.
No.
Yeah.
He peaced
Because
out.
we went to go check Tron and Space, and
that's right, and
neither
he
of
was
those were
definitely gonna do that.
good. So
Yeah.
we went to People Mover.
So Josh peaced out, and Lori was like, but I'm still here. I'm in it for the long haul. We're going to do this.
Like, I'm staying. I'm gonna
So we
make
did
it happen.
TTA. We did TTA. Then I feel like we just like killed time for a little bit. And then went
Mhm.
Yeah,
on Pirates.
did we do Pirate? We did Pirates before we did Beacon Barrel because that was a lightning lane that we had.
Yeah. We did Pirates, and then we did Tiki Room because Lori had never done it.
And the tiki
Yeah.
room. And the tiki
So
room.
weird. That was so weird.
Yeah. I was
Yeah,
singing
I
it,
didn't-
and then this guy, like 2 seats down, was like belting it, and Lori was like,
I
I
mean,
was
like
about to
he
judge
was.
him.
Yeah, he was on it. Like I'm like, this dude must come here like everything. He must play it at home because he was
It's
jamming.
a great song.
He loved it.
It's a weird ride show. Great song.
Yeah.
Just
So
like
we did
It's a
that.
Small World.
And then we just checked in for Beacon Barrel. I don't even think we checked in
And
early. We just
waited.
got in late.
And
Yeah.
waited and waited and waited.
So we got in
Yeah.
there. Bobby was our server. Katie and Lori had the corn cakes. I just mooched
So
off of their
good.
corn cakes. They were very good.
That is really good. Definitely.
I had the treasure trove. It was ube or ubi if you're Lori. Lemon and coconut
Ubi.
concoction. Ubi.
Ube.
Ube. It was weird. I still don't know how I felt about it.
Yeah.
It was like very sweet. It was almost like a milk. I don't know. But there was a vanilla cake plank. That thing hit the spot. That was so good. It was just a vanilla cake pop. Chocolate cannonball, which I ever so kindly gave up to Katie and Lori, and then caramel popcorn. Lori, I don't remember what you had.
I had the rum punch thingy,
The
which, yeah, I didn't drink the whole thing, but I had it last time. So I don't know. I mean, like I tasted it before and it was good, but
Was your first visit Beacon Barrel?
It was.
What were your thoughts?
I loved it. We were, like, in
Yeah.
a back room, so you couldn't see what was happening, but it was still a really cool
Yeah.
experience.
So, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, the
There
table
was a
we were at last time was in a corner, and so, like, we could see around that wall kinda where we were. So, like, I had seen it once before, but, I mean, it was still neat, though.
there was a server that was taking people in, and every time he opened the door, he made everyone yell, "Ahoy!" at him and all the people he was bringing in, and I thought that was amazing. Katie,
Yeah,
what
he
did
was
you have?
definitely playing the character up.
Yeah.
I had the margarita, and then I don't remember what the non-alcoholic one was called.
It was like a
Um, but it
it was like
was
a milk and cookies thing, huh?
yeah, it was
Yeah.
it was good.
Yeah, an indulgent blend of coconut milk and cookie crumbs topped with vanilla foam and pirate's gold.
Pirate
Sure.
booty.
Uh-huh. That sounds phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but those little
Overall,
corn things are good.
yeah, they were way better than I thought they would be too.
Did y'all do Happily Ever After?
So anyways, we left Beacon Barrel and we were trying to find the wheelchair section for the parade
Yeah.
because we had that option. So we found a wheelchair section right in front of Hall of Presidents. And that was where Lori was like, "What if I put my body warmer on the concrete and then sat on my body warmer?"
'Cause it
Would
was
that
cold.
Yeah, she was like, "Then it would be a booty warmer."
Hey,
So that happened.
you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if anything notable really happened. The parade happened. It was great. I loved it. I don't know how you guys felt about it.
I
I
did,
liked
I
it.
enjoyed it. I thought it was so cute.
Not that one.
No,
Starlight.
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 I don't know that song, so I can't sing it for you. Sorry.
I almost broke my neck looking up at the blue fairy, but other than that, yeah.
Yeah, because we
It
were
was
really
super cute.
close.
Yeah.
And your mom.
Oh
Yes, I
yeah.
went live for Landon so he could watch it because somebody else didn't. So I was like, I'll be the good daughter and I'm gonna go live so Landon can watch the parade.
That's fine. I don't care.
Be the good daughter.
JK.
So we watched Starlight and then we knew where the wheelchair section was for Happily Ever After. So we made our way over there. There was like 45 minutes until Happily Ever After.
Wheelchair section is prime location.
It sure
Yeah.
is for people who stay and watch it. We
It was so cold at that point. I was like, I don't know if I can sit here for another 45 minutes. Like, I think I'm gonna bail.
Yeah. And we were like, that's fine. It was cold. And Katie and I were like, well, she's bailing, we might as well bail too.
Y'all.
It was
So
I'm telling you, it wasn't like it was just miserable because it was like all day. I mean, I guess, yeah, we made it that long. What it was how many hours? Can't remember. It was like
A lot.
13 or 14 hours.
Something
yeah.
like that.
Not
So I
enough.
mean, I'm like, okay, yeah, if we were there that long, could we have stuck it out? But I was just like, I didn't. And then I thought about too, not only did we have to wait 45 minutes for it to start, then you watch it, then you got all of these people trying to get out of there. And so I was like, we're just going to be in the cold for another 2 hours. And I didn't have it in me.
Worth it. Worth it.
So we bailed. We went back to the room. I think we ate dinner again. Yeah, because I
Yeah, we
had
did,
really
yeah.
crappy pizza.
I don't think
Pop
I ate
Century
anything.
pizza?
Yeah, it wasn't
Yep.
great.
Wow.
Yeah.
Usually pretty
I
good.
think
Even the chicken parmesan, like I love that every time I go, and it wasn't that great when
It's
we
probably
ate
the
it.
cold. They were affected by it too.
Yeah,
probably, yeah.
It's affecting their
probably so.
cooking skills.
And then I think we called it.
Called it. Next day said your goodbyes. Went on your way.
We kind of
We
didn't even really,
No, I
because
think
I
we
thought we
both
were gonna.
just like refused to acknowledge it.
Well, and then I thought too, because we were all going to Epcot. We just weren't going together. So I was like, yeah, we'll catch up at Epcot, but we didn't.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like, yeah,
I did give
we didn't
her
have.
something the next morning, but
Yeah, she did.
The stickers, because we didn't ever pass them out.
I guess I should give you some. I just thought about that. I'll bring you some Sunday. I put one on here.
There you go.
Very
All right.
nice.
So as we wrap up, because we're already at 56 minutes,
Yeah.
funniest or most unexpected moment from your trip. Also, can we back up? Hang on. Kate, what happened to your leg? Like what was the actual diagnosis of this? Like,
I'm pretty sure I just pinched a nerve because
okay,
I have bad knees to begin with from playing volleyball, but not that kind of pain.
cold woke up the old volleyball knee.
Yep.
All right, so your knee's fine.
Mhm.
That's the important part. All
But
right,
it
so
afforded us a few luxuries that day.
it did. Milk that for all it's worth.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
all right, yep. Funniest or most unexpected moment from the trip. You have 2 minutes and 37 seconds.
Funniest or most unexpected. Josh yelling "Who dat" at people and them just not giving him the time of day. At one point, he was just like, "I'm done doing this."
Yeah, it's like, come on, because it was people that had Saint stuff on. And he's like,
Yeah.
they obviously don't know what they're wearing because if you yell hoot at somebody and they should yell it back if they got the Saints
Yeah.
clothes on, but
Yeah.
they didn't.
Good thing I don't wear Saints clothes because I wouldn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the next morning at
Or
Garden
Tigers.
Grill, I yelled "Go Hoosiers" at some lady, and she just completely ignored me. And I was like, "Wow, that's how Josh felt."
You all
Cool.
can't yell at people.
Why? So yeah, I can't think of just like one funny moment.
No,
Lori,
me
what
either.
about
Lori
Lori,
you?
wasn't with us, but mine is probably when we were at Garden Grill and that one server who wasn't even our server tried to steal
yeah,
your hat.
yeah. He was like, "Where'd you get that hat?" Because I had picked up a beanie the day before.
Yeah.
It's like a Star Wars beanie. He's like, "Where'd you get that?" I was like, I don't even remember where I got it at this point." But I told him, "Oh, we got it at Tattooing Traders
Tatooine.
outside of Star Tours." He's like, "Oh, I really like that hat." I was like, "Oh, you can just have it." And I like took it off my head and gave it to him. He just like disappeared for 10 minutes. He's like, here's your hat back."
That's what's up.
Oh, he did take it and then came
Yeah,
back with it. Oh,
yeah,
wow.
that's pretty funny.
But that was
Lori,
nice
do
of
you?
you that you were going to give it away.
Yeah, do you have anything?
Can't think of anything funny other than me
Yeah,
telling you that
What
you were
about
tall
what
for the
about
first
your
thing.
just favorite memory from the whole trip? Doesn't have to be funny, just your favorite memory from the whole trip, besides watching Katie crawl across the concrete because she didn't have a wheelchair.
God, that was miserable. I think my favorite part was waiting in line for Hollywood Studios to open. We were all just so cold. We had no idea what was happening. I had drank an Alani. Katie was mostly through an Alani. We were just amped, and Josh and Lori were just cold.
Yeah, we hadn't had anything yet. So it was
Yeah,
like,
This is why I
and then there
told
was
you to
the
drink an
people
Alani
fighting
or a
next to us.
Celsius, like
yeah. There's a family having like a complete meltdown, like
at
screaming at each
at
other.
8
Like
a.m. in the
they hadn't
morning.
even got, yes, they hadn't even
That's
gotten in the park
awesome.
yet. Like kid fell and the parents were swearing that the daughter pushed the little boy down and she was crying saying she didn't push him. And then they were all just arguing. And
I bet
I
they
was
had
like,
a great
wow.
day.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
I was like, at that point, I'd have gone home, I think.
Hmm.
Like, all right, we're out of here.
Yeah, not worth it.
Yeah. No, it was just, I don't know. The whole thing it was just awesome. It was too quick.
Yeah, it went
Not
by so
enough
fast.
time.
2028 will make it happen again.
I'm down.
Yep.
I'm just throwing random dates out there, so we'll see. All right.
Yeah. And I'm not going to, well, yeah, I was like, I'm not going to go into all the extra stuff that I did after they left because we were there for a whole another week. But I will say it was the first time that I did the villain show, the Beauty and the Beast show. And then Josh and I did another day we did the Frozen sing along.
Great.
And that was so like I had never done it before. So we did a lot of things that we hadn't done
I
before. We watched
told
the
you.
Finding Nemo show. You did, and it was really good.
I
Even
noticed.
Josh sang a couple of songs.
Well, it's not even
And
about the
so,
songs. It's about the two people the narrators,
yeah, the
the
historians, is that
historians
what
of
they call? Yeah.
Arendelle. Though they're what make the show.
Yeah,
Truly.
it was really good. And we did the Finding Nemo over at Animal Kingdom, which hot take, I like better than The Lion King. Am I about to get kicked out?
Whoa, where'd Lori go? So weird.
Bye. All right. So anyway, now that the incorrect people are no longer on our podcast,
Fun
But
stuff.
hey,
Hey, I'm not saying that I don't like The Lion King. I just I don't know. I just liked the Finding Nemo was a little bit
Finding
better.
Nemo is
Even
it's a great show. I like the newer version that they have. The old version creeps me out a little bit.
no,
Uh,
I'm not
but
plugged in, and my
it's
phone, my computer's about to die.
well, it's a good thing we're wrapping up the episode. Um,
Yep. I just don't want
it
to
is
lose.
great, but you're totally wrong with your opinion, but that's fine. All right.
Well, my
It
husband doesn't think so. So he
That's all that
liked it better
matters.
too. That's right.
all right. Any last words of wisdom before we wrap up on 2/3 of Going Beyond the Castle Goes to Disney?
Yeah,
You know
whatever
what's
you
funny?
think will keep you warm in February,
It
double it.
won't.
Yeah. Also, I know 2/3 is the same, but I kept saying 2 out of 3. I didn't get the 2/3 reference. I need to go back to school.
It's a good thing
That
you are.
Louisiana education right there.
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
Anyway,
Katie, any last words of wisdom? No.
Nope.
You're just happy to be
she's like,
here,
"Nope,
huh?
I moved and now I'm all bright again."
You are. See, this is why. Anyway, all right. Well, thank you guys for sharing your trip with us. I'm super glad you guys had a great time. Got to meet for the first time. Ashley, maybe I'll just move to Indiana and then you and I can be next to each other and we'll rub it in Lori's face all the time.
Yeah, that would be dangerous.
It would, but not dangerous is not always a bad idea. So,
Well, I'll just move to Florida and me and Katie can rub it in y'all's faces.
yeah, but I'll have Raylan and Harper. Katie won't.
Katie has Zoe, Belle, and Sadie.
Wha-
Those
All
are her
right.
dogs.
Well, fun times. Again, thank you for sharing your trip with us. Super glad you had a great time. Katie, thanks for joining us tonight. We'll send you over the contract to join our podcast here soon. With that being said, thanks for joining us tonight. We had a lot of people on, which was super cool. So I think the move to Thursday night was a really good idea.
You're welcome. I got to contribute something.
She's gonna leave
So
again.
anyway, on next week's episode, join us next Thursday as we talk. It looks like the 2026 planning timeline, when to do what. So we'll be talking whatever that is. I don't know yet. I'll figure it out the day of for sure, though. As always, make sure you like, follow, and subscribe everywhere you listen to podcasts. You can find us on our Beacons channel, beacons.ai/going beyond the castle is a really quick way to find all of our episodes everywhere we publish them. It's also a really quick way to find our Facebook page where you can like and follow our page, and that way you get updates about what we're doing. You can head over to our website, www.goingbeyondthecastle.com. Great way to keep up with us. You can also send us an email if you ever want to reach out, info@goingbeyondthecastle.com. All right. With that being said, again, thanks for joining us. We had a lot of fun. A reminder, episodes now drop on Tuesday. So if you want to go back and listen to this later in an edited version where we don't kick Lori out as much, you can find it on Tuesday morning. Other than that, we'll see you guys next Thursday. Everybody have a great week. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks so much for hanging out with us today on Going Beyond the Castle. We hope you had as much fun listening as we did sharing. To stay up to date on all things Going Beyond the Castle, head over to our website, goingbeyondthecastle.com. There you'll find more info about your hosts, both audio and video versions of our episodes, our weekly blog, and even some fan-favorite merchandise. Want to follow along on social media? The easiest way to connect with us is through our Beacons channel, beacons.ai/going beyond the castle. You'll find links to all our social platforms, travel updates, and giveaways in one place. And hey, if you're dreaming about your next big adventure, whether it's Disney, Universal, a cruise, or a tropical escape, we'd love to help make it happen. Our travel planning services are completely free when you book through us. Until next time, keep dreaming big, keep exploring, and as always, go beyond the castle.